Assalamu alaikum. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode with Explorer for Z Nile. And for today's video, I'll be performing a quick walk around and review of this beautiful brand new 2022 Chevrolet Silverado Z71 Trail Boss. So yeah, in today's video, I'll be performing a full in-depth review of this vehicle, starting from the front end, going all the way to the rear end, talking about the interior, and of course, talking about the engine startup and all that stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and check this vehicle out, shall we?
Let's go!
Special thanks to معرض العاصمة جلاله للسيارة for letting me review this beautiful Chevy Silverado Trail Boss for today. If you do want to know more about this specific معرض, I'm going to put a link of this specific place in the description below so you can go ahead and check out the whole thing. As you can see, they've got a great collection of beautiful vehicles out here, starting from Lexuses, GMCs, Chevys, all the good stuff. They've got a good variety of beautiful vehicles out here, and one of those vehicles would be this beautiful brand new Trail Boss Silverado that I'm going to be reviewing here today. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the full video of this Chevy Silverado. So yep, as I've said before, this vehicle out here is a Z71 Trail Boss package. So it's technically the fully loaded version of the normal Trail Boss from the era of 2022. That basically means that this is basically a Silverado that's jam-packed with all the off-road capabilities and features that this vehicle can provide you. So without further ado, in the 360-degree walk around, let's go ahead and talk about all the things, all the extras, and all the goodies that this vehicle provides, along with your additional support with the normal Silverado body. Alright, so yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the 360 walk around of this vehicle. As you can see, this here would be a custom Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. It is the custom package. So what that actually means is that firstly, it is not equipped with chrome accents. This is mostly of blacked out, rugged, and all that stuff. It is not chrome anywhere because it's a custom Chevy Silverado Trail Boss Z71. So it has all the black accents all around this vehicle, giving it a fully rugged feel. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the side end of this vehicle. We'll talk about the side end, come in front of the vehicle, talk about the front fascia of the vehicle, go to the rear end of the vehicle, and then finally get inside the interior and start the vehicle up. So again, this is a 2022 Chevrolet Silverado Trail Boss custom made package. So it does have your Summit white color. As you can see, the color on this Chevy Silverado would be Summit white. It is fully white all around the vehicle, and as you can see, this again is a Z71 package, so it does come equipped with an optional 2-inch lift of this vehicle. As you can see, this is your normal white height would be like somewhere around there, and this Z71 Trail Boss optional custom package is having a 2-inch extra, lift compared to its predecessor. Again, as you can see, we have cool lift over there, along with the Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack tires that are fitted on 18-inch aluminum blacked out rims. As you can see, again, as part of a Z71 custom package, it does have your blacked out rims instead of the chrome rims that the normal Z71 package provides. So this here would be the rim package. As you can see, if you get around a bit closer in here, you can take a look at the tire over here. You do have your Goodyear logo right there, and you have your Wrangler right there. The Wrangler logo right around there. As you can see, Goodyear displayed very good details. As you can see, this is a rugged off-road durable tire with your Wrangler logo at the bottom of this vehicle. Again, you have your 18-inch blacked out aluminum rims with your Chevy badge in the very bottom, the very middle, and the hubcap logo right there, as you can see. And you have your typical 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 typical nut bolts that are attached to this hubcap. As you can see, again, a beautiful in-depth look at this tire at the back. This is a rugged feel. a rugged tire that is meant for off-roading. This vehicle also does come equipped with Rancho monotube shocks that are basically a modified version of the shocks, giving you better ability to withstand all the sand dunes and deserts and all that stuff that you go into. You will be able to absorb, this suspension in specific will be able to absorb all those specific things and give you a free and smoother ride whenever you're trying to off-road in the desert, going for a hill climbing, all that good stuff. You will have your futuristic design on the shocks in here that will give you better adaptability in the terrain. So yeah, beautiful suspensions over there. Let's go ahead and talk about the front over here. At the side end, this vehicle is really high, as you can see, along with its original, along with its original ride height. The 2-inch lift provides a huge increment compared to its original size. So as you can see, huge increment on there. Let's go ahead and talk about the others. Here you have your Z71 badging right there. As you can see, very typical Z71 badging, basically designating this vehicle to be a Z71. And again, as part of the Trail Boss custom package, you have your blacked out side mirrors. As you can see, you have your turn signals on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. And I believe these turn signals are equipped with blind spot monitoring system, lane keep assist, and all the good stuff that this specific mirror provides. This vehicle also does come equipped with standard GM's OnStar capabilities with Wi-Fi on board. As you can see, so you'll have your capability to, I think, enable and access 3G Wi-Fi, not sure about that, with the OnStar capabilities. And so, yeah, as you can see, Summit White would be the color on this Chevy, as you can see. So, see, as part of the standard package, this vehicle also does come equipped with smart key access. Whenever you have your key within your vicinity, as you can see, I'm going to put the keys in my pocket. Whenever I put my keys in the pocket, you will be able to go ahead and automatically lock and unlock this Chevy Silverado. Currently, the vehicle is locked, as you can see. Without your key, with one press, you will be able to unlock this vehicle using that button. As you can see, whenever I click that button, it will unlock the vehicle right there. And when I go ahead and unlock it, it is unlocked at the moment. As you can see, you can unlock the doors and all that stuff. If you want to lock this vehicle back again, all you got to do is just go ahead and lock the door up. I will be able to use this button to be able to lock the vehicle up automatically. As you can see, when I click the button right there, it will lock the door automatically, so you won't be able to unlock the vehicle again. As you can see, it's locked right there. Again, you have your Rancho shocks right there. As you can see, the red, the red shocks in there, they basically classify as Rancho shocks, giving you better durability of this vehicle. 18-inch blacked out rims with your Goodyear Wrangler tires. Let's go ahead and talk about the side. You have your Trail Boss logo out there, basically, designating this vehicle to be a Trail Boss with the Z71 package on board. As you can see, coming down here, you do have your, the rear end. We'll talk about that in a bit. Have a beautiful Chevy bow tie right there that is blacked out. We'll talk about that in a bit. Let's go ahead and talk about the left-hand side of the vehicle. You have your typical Silverado Trail Boss in here. The same thing going on the left-hand side of the vehicle, designating this vehicle to be a Trail Boss, again, with the Z71 package. Again, Summit White would be the color on this vehicle. As you can see, beautiful streamlined look. You have your fuel cap right there. This vehicle does, I think, take E85 ethanol capabilities, not sure about it. It does have your typical gasoline opener right there. You put your fuel cap in there and you will be able to refuel this vehicle up. Let's go ahead and talk about the right-hand side. As you can see, again, a beautiful design going on with the Chevy Silverado. Blacked out side mirrors would be standard on this vehicle as part of the Z71 package. You have your side integrated lamps. Beautiful logo going on here. Again, blind spot monitoring and lane keep assist would be active and is active on the Silverado Trail Boss. Again, you have your Z71 logo right there. Beautiful looks. And now you have your front fascia. Yeah, without a further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the front fascia of this Chevy Silverado. Let's start with the left-hand side, as I do it always. Let's go ahead and the right-hand side, talk about the middle, and finally we'll talk about the right-hand side of the front fascia. Starting from the left-hand side of the vehicle, as you can see, just like another typical GM product, this vehicle of the 2022 eras and the 6th gen Chevys and GMCs, Cadillacs, all the good stuff, this vehicle does come equipped with LED headlamps up front, as you can see right there. These headlamps are integrated into an LED style, as you can see right there. They basically tailor a what's called projector style system and they have very bright beams. As you can see, they're going very far down the road. These are extremely bright lamps that are tailored into an HID projector system, but they're LEDs. So yeah, you have your LEDs in there. On the right-hand side, you have your high beams that are currently turned off. They're LEDs as well. Coming down below, we do have the C-shaped daytime running lamps, or what's called the DRL. Basically, that illuminate, giving you this aggressive appearance of the vehicle. Of course, this vehicle is extremely aggressive. On top of that, these DRLs and the daytime running lamps give this vehicle a lot more rugged and off-road feel. And of course, you have your automatic LED hazards right there with your daytime running lamps. The LED hazards right there. And the left-hand side, you have your certainly, you know, like the American type of specification of these vehicles. You have your fender lamps at the left-hand side and the right-hand side. As you can see, in the fender lamps, there's like the specific Chevy logo right there. As you can see, giving this vehicle a rugged and off-road appearance again. You have your DRL daytime running lamps down below. And I believe these would be functional hood scoops on the left-hand side and the right-hand side of this Chevy Silverado, giving better ventilation to the engine. Going up across the right-hand side, as you can see, it does come equipped with that rugged Z71 appearance package with the glossy black, you know, front grille. As you can see, it's fully blacked out to give that Z71 look all across the front fascia of this vehicle. As you can see, it's fully blacked out, so you can't really see the chrome, you know, highlights on there. It's fully blacked out. As you can see, it's fully blacked out, unlike your normal Chevy Silverado LT, which give you chromed out packages on the front grille. And as you can see right there, the same thing going on around here. And in the middle, you have your typical Chevy bow tie right there. As you can see, the Chevrolet logo, and again, as part of the Z71 Trail Boss custom package, it is blacked out to give you that rugged appearance. It's typically a gold bow tie, but now for the Z71 package, it is blacked out. And coming down below, we do have ourselves the Z71 logo right there. As you can see, beautiful logo right there. That actually stands out in the daytime. It's currently nighttime, so you really can't see that clearly. But as you can see, you have your Z71 badge right there. Coming across the right-hand side of the vehicle, again, the same thing continues. You have your LED headlights with your LED high beams right there. You have your fender lamps on the right-hand side. Basically American vehicle systems. You have your fender lamps right there with the Chevy bow tie on there. That is integrated at the right-hand side of the vehicle. Again, giving this vehicle a bold and aggressive appearance on the right-hand side of the vehicle. As you can see right there. Again, you have your daytime running lamps that are illuminated. These are automatic. You have your LED hazards that are turned on. Again, functional hood scoops at the right-hand side of the vehicle. And that's pretty much it on upper front end of the vehicle. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the bottom front end of the vehicle, shall we? Coming down below, you have your blacked out bumper, as you can see, part of the Z71 package. You have your fog lamps that are also LED, as you can see right around there. You have your slots, a double slotted fog lamp holder that basically illuminates the fog lamps down below, again giving this vehicle a hugely aggressive appearance. At the right hand side, you have your red tow hooks right there, so whenever you get stuck in the desert, because we're in Saudi Arabia, whenever you get stuck in the desert, stuck in the sand, stuck in the mountains, off-roading, all that stuff, you will be able to go ahead and recover yourself. And of course, whenever there's another vehicle stuck in the sand, you will be able to go ahead and recover that vehicle as well. Tow recovery hooks that are red in color. The same thing goes on the right hand side out there. As you can see, red recovery hooks. You have your LED, fog lamps right there as well. The same thing continuing overall at the right hand side with the rugged Wrangler tires out there, the Goodyear Wrangler tires. That's pretty much it for the front end of the front fascia of the vehicle. This vehicle also does come equipped with what's called a skid plate down below. As you can see, that right there, basically giving this vehicle a more safe and a safe appearance whenever you go in the desert and the off-roading capabilities, and in the mountains Baja mode. You will have that skid plate right there, so you can see that basically blocks the engine from any harm whenever you go off-roading. Without further ado, okay, and coming up at the hood, as you can see right here, you have your huge hood right there, giving this vehicle again a hugely bold and aggressive appearance. As you can see from the right hand side, it goes all the way up, down, it goes in here, up and down. It's the same thing from the left-hand side, giving this vehicle a streamlined appearance. The hood, you have your aggressive contours that are blacked out right here, as you can see, again, giving this vehicle an aggressive appearance. And this vehicle is also equipped with made with high-strength steel that basically give this vehicle a bold and aggressive appearance. And of course, this vehicle is hugely durable with all the stuff that is equipped on as an extra on top of this vehicle. You have your windshield wipers out there, as you can see, the windshield in here, a huge windshield going all the way across the top. And you have your, you know, OnStar capabilities with that antenna. You have your AM, FM, and OnStar capabilities that is equipped on top of that antenna. So a beautiful look. Without further ado, you also have your fuel economy right here, as you can see, as part of the SASO, you know, the Saudi style system of, you know, that's how they measure the fuel system and the, you know, like the efficiency of the vehicle. The fuel economy of this vehicle will be 8.8 kilometers per liter, as you can see. It can go up to 8.8 kilometers whenever you have 1 liter of fuel in there. And I believe this vehicle is equipped with a 100-liter fuel tank. Not sure about that. Again, a decent fuel economy for an off-road vehicle like this. I mean, what more can you expect? You can go off-roading, you can do all the cool stuff with this specific thing. So it does require a powerful V8. It is a V8. It takes up gasoline 91 out there, the Saudi style of, you know, gasoline and all that stuff. Without further ado, this again is a single cab, a regular cab, so you don't have your crew cab version, which basically extends all the way to the back. So this here would be a regular cab short box, so you don't have your rear passenger seating right across the back. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the rear end of the Chevy Silverado. As you can see, coming across the rear end, again, you have your C-shaped taillights right here, your brake lamps that are currently right there and right there, that gives this vehicle an aggressive appearance, that are currently turned on. They're also LED, so they give you a high intensity, you know, like projector all the way to the back. As you can see, really, really high intensity lamps right there, C-shaped LED headlamps, and a brake lamp. You have your reverse lamps down below. So beautiful, beautiful design here. This is basically the 6th generation of Chevy Silverado. So you have a whole redesign compared to its predecessor, 5th gen and 4th gen. So yeah, beautiful look in there. Same thing goes down there, coming across the side end of this vehicle. As you can see, you have your Silverado logo, and of course you have your العاصمة جلاله, you know, the name of the model right here. As you can see, beautiful thing going on right there. You have your telephone number for the specific model, as you can see right there. We'll take a look at that in a bit. At the right hand side, you continue the same durability and off-roading strength of the vehicle. Up top, you have your Chevy bow tie right there. As you can see, it's fully blacked out. And on the right hand side, this vehicle is transported and imported to Saudi Arabia by JOMAIH Automotive right there. As you can see, this is a huge dealer that basically deals with GM vehicles, as you can see right there. JOMAIH Automotive. You have your LT logo for, as it's a Silverado LT Z71 Trail Boss. So yeah, part of the LT package is equipped with the Chevy Silverado. The same thing continues with the right hand side of the vehicle. As you can see, you have your C-shaped brake lamps, the C-shaped hazards. You have your halogen reverse lamps. The same thing continues on the right hand side and bottom of the vehicle, C-shaped hazards and your C-shaped brake lamps. Across the rear back end of the vehicle, we have ourselves the side step to mount on top of the bed. We'll talk about this bed in a bit. I'm going to demonstrate the whole thing about this bed because this bed is a bit interesting. So yeah, the right hand side, again, you have your rear backup sensors out here, ultrasonic backup sensor. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 rear backup sensors on this vehicle. And of course, the whole thing continues that blacked bumper. It's blacked out because of the Trail Boss package of the Chevy Silverado. It's usually chromed out on the normal LTs and, you know, like the normal Silverados, but this here is fully blacked out. As you can see, giving the whole thing right there across the side ends of the vehicle. You have your nameplate lamps on the left-hand side and the right-hand side that displays the nameplates up front right there. You mount your nameplate in here. And again, as part of this full-size, again, this is a full-size body-on-frame truck, so you have your capability to tow and all that stuff. As you can see, the left-hand side, this vehicle does come equipped with a Type 4 tow receiver hitch, and part of that would include your 4-pin connector out there at the top and your 7-pin connector at the bottom to basically connect all the light systems and all the braking systems of the trailer. At the right-hand side, you have your nameplate holder. That's basically like an opening right there. At the right-hand side, you have your receiver. Down below, you have your tow hitch receiver. This is a 2-inch tow hitch receiver. As you can see, you can basically mount your trailer. If you have yourselves a caravan or big stuff or big, cargo loading capacity, you can connect that with this here. You can couple it off and you go for a trailering capability and towing capability. Again, you have yourselves a backup camera in here, and the lights for the backup camera, this is a two-way backup camera. It can not only display the hitch right here, it'll also display your backup camera right there. And that's the light for that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the rear bed of this Chevy Silverado. So, yeah. As you can see, this vehicle does come equipped with a multi-flex rear tailgate. So what does that exactly mean? Let's take a look at how this thing opens up. Firstly, you go ahead and click the button at the bottom right there. Okay, it will unlock the bed right here. This is the first way to open this bed, and then when you go ahead and click the button at the top, okay, that is your second way to open the rear tailgate. And the third way would be to click this here. As you can see, this one is your stair. So what exactly is that? This is a Durabed in here, and you have your multi-flex tailgate. It opens on the first way like that, and then you click the button at the top, it will open this, the part down below, and then there's a stair that will open at the rear end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hop inside the bed. This here will be a Durabed, so it's built with stainless steel. As you can see, I'm on the top of the bed in here. As you can see, this is a fully stainless steel bed called the Durabed. You have high strength aluminum and steel covered all across the bed. You have your Chevy bow tie right here. As you can see, typical Chevy bow tie right there. You have your holders for the tire, the left-hand side and the right-hand side. And another part of this tailgate would be this. Now this is basically a support that you can have, that you basically hold to basically mount on the Silverado if you're having difficulties and struggling to get on this vehicle. As you can see again, you hold this to get on top of this vehicle. It's fully blacked out, fully high strength steel to give that insulating appearance and all that stuff of the vehicle. You can store whatever you want in this vehicle. Let's go ahead and deboard. This tailgate is a high tailgate. It's a short box, so it has all the good stuff going on right there. And let's go ahead and take this off, put this right there, and we will dispatch and dismantle the board. Again, it's a three-step procedure. You go ahead and click this first. You have to click the button right there, and this will go back in. That's the first way. The second way is to pull this up right there. It is a hydraulic tailgate, but whenever you try to close that up, you got to do that manually. And finally, you go ahead and close the back door right there. As simple as that. You have your backup camera, the light for the backup camera that displays down there whenever you try to couple a trailer within the vehicle. And that's pretty much it for the rear end of the vehicle. Let's go ahead and talk about the interior and start this vehicle up. You also have your backup lamps right there. As you can see, the tailgate lamps that are turned on. It's currently fully filled with light, so you really can't see that, but those are used for better visibility in the rear tailgate. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start this vehicle up, shall we? Let's go ahead and start the vehicle up right now. You have your key, two keys, the first key and the second key. Now this key is basically the same thing, typical GM product out here. You have your unlock button, the lock button, you have your trunk release to open that trunk right there, and you have your remote starter button, and finally the panic button right there. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start this vehicle up, shall we? So this here would be the exhaust of the vehicle right there. I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle up right now. So it has a 5.3 liter Eco-Type free direct injection V8. I'm going to go ahead and start the vehicle up so you can take a look at the startup of the vehicle. So yeah. Again, a very typical remote key access. You have 1 second, it's currently turned on. A very typical remote key access on this vehicle. You push the brakes right there and you click the startup button right there. Push to start. Again, remote startup is, push button start is active on the Chevy Silverado. All you gotta do is go ahead and click the brakes right there, as you can see. And finally, you can go ahead and start this vehicle up. Beautiful startup on the Chevy, as you can see. Right there. You know, like the, yeah. Yep. Cool. Yes, sir. Okay, that was the exhaust there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the engine that powers this vehicle, shall we? Without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at the engine that powers this vehicle, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and open this door up, and this has the latch opener systems right there. As you can see, you go ahead and unlock that. It will unlock your bonnet at the front end of the vehicle. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. As you can see, coming up across the front end of the vehicle, I'm gonna open the hood right there. As you can see, I'm just gonna have to sort of do that. It will open up the whole thing. As you can see up front, this vehicle is powered by a 5.3 liter Ecotec 3 direct injection V8. This vehicle puts out 355 horsepower and 519 newton meters of torque. All that power is handled by an 8-speed automatic transmission down below. As you can see, beautiful, beautiful system going on. 5.3 liter V8, 8-speed automatic transmission that is powering this vehicle. Also, another part of the safety feature of this vehicle would be this, you know, basically what's called the collision system. You have like an extension away from the engine right there. The engine is located on the right-hand side. You have this crumple zone right there that basically acts as a barrier and giving you better durability whenever you go ahead and crash this vehicle. As you can see up front, you have another Silverado right there. Chevy Silverado 6th gen over here. Chevy Silverado, the classic Silverado with the lights on top of that. Beautiful, beautiful thing going on here. You have your crumple zone, so let's go ahead and lock this up so we'll be able to talk about the interior of this vehicle, shall we? So, bismillah. It locks up. Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the interior of this vehicle, shall we? Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the interior of this Chevy Silverado. Opening up the vehicle, we do have ourselves a two-tone leather interior called Jet Black. This is exclusive to the Trail Boss and LT and Z71 trims. You have your grayish accent right there with your black accents on there. You have your chromed out door handle right here. You have your, electronic lock and unlock button right there that will lock and unlock the vehicle automatically. Let's go, and down below you do have your automatic mirrors and automatic down and up side mirrors that will go down and deploy up. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start this vehicle from the interior. Coming up in the interior of this vehicle, let's head inside and perform an interior startup of this vehicle. Again, you click your brakes right there and it will display the specific part right here, and you have your push to start button right there. Whenever you go ahead and click this, it will start the vehicle up with a beautiful, beautiful animation right there. As you can see, beautiful, beautiful thing going on around here. We'll go ahead and open this down. This is a regular cab, so there's no compartment in the back. You only have this part here and that part there. So you have your automatically, like lock and unlock doors right here. Let me go ahead and close this up right there. As you can see, you have your automatic opening windows at the left-hand side. The same thing goes with the right-hand side. These are automatic down and automatic up. As you can see right there, beautiful, beautiful system going on here. The same thing goes with the right-hand side of the vehicle. As you can see, whenever you go ahead and open this once, it will go down. And whenever you go ahead and open that once, it will, okay, the right-hand side of the mirror is only automatic down. The same thing going here with the mirrors. As you can see, you have yourselves automatically adjustable mirrors. So whenever I click this, the same thing, I click one mirror right there. You will be able to go ahead and adjust that mirror according to your preference using the joystick on this vehicle. As you can see, the same thing going on here. You can go on the right-hand side, the left-hand side. You can go up and you can go down. All the good stuff going on in this vehicle. At the right-hand side, the same thing goes on over there. You can go at the right-hand side. You can go at the left-hand side, down and up. Up here, you have your electronic parking brakes, the 2-speed transfer case for the 4-wheel drive systems. You have your 4 high. As you can see, when I click the 4 high, it will activate the 4 high right there. You have your 4 low right there. When I click that, it will activate the 4 low right there. And you have your 2 high right there. Whenever you go ahead and click this, it will enable the 2-wheel drive system of the vehicle. Let me go ahead and put this back on automatic right there. As you can see, I'm going to put this back on automatic right there. As you can see, it is in your automatic mode. It goes in the automatic system right there. And coming down below, you have your tow haul mode and the assistance for towing, all that good stuff. You have your mode for the tow haul mode. As you can see, drive modes. You have your drive modes in here. This will be your modes dial for the drive modes. You have drive mode right there. You have off-road. As you can see, it displays that animation over there. You have your normal. That displays your street view right there. You have that's basically it, off-road right there. Again, showing the same thing, displaying it over there. You have your tow hitch mode right there for the trailer. Tow haul mode right there. As you can see, you can carry or hitch or, tow a specific trailer in the rear end of the vehicle. Let's go ahead and turn this back off. And we'll remove that trailer for the back. You have your lights for the tailgate right there. As you can see, the same thing, the typical funny design of that, the tail light lamps, the same thing going on here. The tail light lamps that will illuminate whenever you turn that on and turn that off. You have your dimmers for the interior lightings out here. As you can see, the left-hand side and the right-hand side. You have your automatic dials for the lights. As you can see, you have your automatic fog lamps over there. You have your automatic daytime running lamps right there that will turn on automatically. And of course, your fog lamps down below, which will turn on and turn off. Okay, And coming up here, we do have ourselves a beautiful, I believe, a 12 or 13-inch screen. Not sure about that. I believe, I'm not sure about that. Maybe a 12-inch screen on here. You have your automatic gauge clusters for that. You can control this using this over here. The controls for that, as you can see. These are the controls for the screen over there. Let's go ahead and accept that. You have your voice commands in here, the calling button right there, and the same thing going over there that will control the stuff over there on the digital gauge cluster. This vehicle does come equipped with a forward collision alert, or what Saudis call the radar, right there, as you can see. That is activated right there. It is equipped on there. You have your cruise control systems right here, the adaptive cruise control systems, and of course you have your wipers controls right here. You have your automatic lamps down front. You have your controls for the wipers, as you can see. One second. You have your automatic controls for the wiper, as you can see right there. It will activate and turn off automatically. You have your automatic the signal lamps at the left hand side, as you can see. The same thing goes with the right hand side, as you can see right there. And you have your high beams right there, as you can see. Beautiful, beautiful controls right there. That's pretty much it for this. Let's go ahead and talk about this. You have your steering wheel out here. This is a 3-spoke steering wheel right here, right there, and right there. That is a racket pinion steering wheel. It is also leather wrapped out here, jild all across the direction. The steering wheel, or what Saudis call the steering wheel. It's a racket pinion steering wheel, very easy to adjust at the right hand side and the left hand side. This vehicle also is equipped with a beautiful badge right there, the Chevy badge that is blacked out, giving you that, distinct look of the Z71. You have your horn right there, typical horn of the Chevy Silverado. And of course, this steering wheel also does come equipped with the down and up for the gears. You have your digital, the gears that you can control using these, slabs / the things over there, the left hand side and the right hand side, that you can control the gears using with. You also have your systems for the volume up and volume down button right there, as you can see. Right there and right there. The same thing goes on the right hand side over here, right there and right there. Beautiful, beautiful thing going on around there. And of course, this vehicle does come equipped with a beautiful screen in here. This vehicle does come equipped with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all the cool features. As you can see, this vehicle also this 12.3-inch Chevrolet Chevrolet system also does come equipped with the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. All the cool features are equipped with this specific vehicle. As you can see, beautiful thing going on right there. You also have your assistants for the Google Play, Google Assistant right there. All the good stuff. You have your location for the maps right there. Dismiss. You have your location for the maps and all that good stuff right here. Okay, that will be your maps right here. I'm going to close that up. You have your Google Maps right there that are currently turned on. You really can't see it clearly. Yeah. And you have your musics right there, the systems for the musics in here. You have, as you can see, you have your AM, FM radio. You also have your systems for the, the home right there. You have your systems over the home. And of course, you have yourselves a camera, backup camera right there. Whenever I click that, you have your backup camera. This is your normal backup camera in the back. And if you want to zoom in, I've said before, this is a 2-way camera adjustment. Whenever I click that trailer, it will access that specific guideline for the trailer usage of this vehicle, as you can see. Beautiful thing going on. You also have your trajectory with the rear backup camera. As you can see, you put it on the right-hand side, it will go there. Backup camera is assisted with the trajectory on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Beautiful thing going on here. Let's go ahead and lock this up. Audio, Google Assistant, Play Store, everything is active. You have your My Chevrolet Wi-Fi hotspot settings. You also have your climates over here. The climate control to control your climate at the back. You go ahead and turn this on. It will control your climate, as you can see. Beautiful, beautiful. It is high right now. Let's go ahead and turn it off. It will turn off the climate. As you can see, you have the same thing going on here. This is a dual zone climate control here and there. Beautiful thing going on here. And your systems for the radio, you can click it once, it will turn off the audio. If you click it again, it will turn on the audio for the adjusted. As you can see, the audio volume right there. Beautiful, beautiful thing going on here. You also have your edge detection call out right there. Lane keep assist is active on this vehicle right there, over there, and over there, as you can see. You also have your rear tailgate opener with here. You can also control your rear tailgate from the specific part. You have your hazards right there. Beautiful thing going on right over there. You have your traction control systems, traction controls off and traction controls on. And you have your, the automatic start stop button. You can click that once, you will be able to turn off and on the automatic startup. And of course, this here will be your hill descent control, that whenever you go down the hill like that, it will control that with your hill descent control right there. You have your hill descent control right there. You also have your trailer brake controller right here. As you can see, this is used to control the trailer brake in the back, as you can see. Trailer brake controller right there. You also have your dual zone climate control, so you have your you know, like the rear defrost, the forward defrost, all the good stuff. You have your ventilation modes right there, air conditioning. Also, you have your automatic systems for the controls. Same thing going on here and over there. Dual zone climate controls. Whenever I turn this on, it will turn on and turn off. Beautiful, beautiful thing going on right there. You also have your gear, the transmission over here. This is in park right now. You can go ahead and reverse, drive, low, neutral, all the good stuff right there, as you can see. You also have yourselves a cup holder right here, one over there and one over there. This is for the systems of that, you know, to keep your cups and stuff like that. You also have yourself a compartment right there to keep your stuff in. You also have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful center console right here. You have your cups for that. A little bit of, you know, like the cups in here and cups in there. You can also open this up to be able to open the whole center console up. You also have yourselves a wireless charging pad right there, as you can see, and of course a compartment right here that you can open up to access the part at the bottom. You have yourselves USB-A and USB-C controls for that. You have yourselves an aux port right there, as you can see, that you can put stuff. I mean, you have yourself a plug that you can put, you know, plug things in there. You also have yourselves another USB port right down there. Let's go ahead and lock this up. The same thing goes right there. You have yourself a glove box right there, a one-way glove box, I believe. Yep, it goes down there. You can also put it up. The same thing goes with the right-hand side of the vehicle. This vehicle is also equipped with a stereo system right there. As you can see, beautiful, beautiful thing going on there. Standard, a little bit of wood trim in there. And you have your lock and unlock button over there. Let's go ahead. Okay, this vehicle is also equipped. This is also electric seats in here, electronically assisted. I think this is a, I don't know, 8-way or 16-way adjustable power seats right there. Up front, it goes in the back. It goes up right there, as you can see. It goes down right there. As you can see, the same thing goes with the rear head right there. As you can see, you can control this like that. Okay, like that. As you can see, beautiful thing going on over there. And you have your lumbar support right here, which you can control your lumbar with. Beautiful thing going on here. The same thing goes with the right-hand side of the Chevy Silverado. As you can see, as that go with the right-hand side of the vehicle. Same thing going over there. OnStar capabilities is active. The right-hand side is manual right there, as you can see. You have yourselves also the systems over there, and a huge, huge, you know, center console with your, you know, like the mirrors over there. You also have yourselves the backup camera right here. You also have yourselves the opener for the rear tailgate. You have your the lamps. The lamps can turn on and off. You have your headlights right here. As you can see, the map lights that turn on and off. They're LEDs. You have your OnStar capabilities and all the good stuff going on here. Beautiful, beautiful thing going on right around there. So that is pretty much it for this Chevy Silverado. Let's go ahead and talk about the pricing. Assalamu alaikum, yeah. How's it going? As you can see, this guy, this is the nice guy that actually let me review the Silverado for today. So we'll talk about him here. He also has a nice ride. As you can see, a Chevy Silverado again, right? Huge vehicle right there. هلا هلا.
مرحبا مليون في عاصمة بن جلاله للسيارة.
نعم إن شاء الله إن شاء الله. As you can see right there, this is the معرض right there. العاصمة بن جلاله. Hope you guys, as you can see right there, as you can see, you have your big board for the name. As you can see, this is the model right here. It's a big model. It's got a lot of vehicles out there. Lexus, Toyota, GMC, Jeep, all the good stuff. You have a lot of vehicles out here. Ford as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about the pricing, the sound, and all the good stuff about this vehicle, shall we?
98
198 يعني 182,000. 182,000 Saudi riyals for this vehicle. Beautiful vehicle. It's brand new. ممشى صفر صح؟ جديد.
في مساعدة في السعر.
اوكي. السيارة جديد صح؟ كل شيء ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. نعم. يعني الجامعة صح؟ سيارة في الجامعة. Okay, this is, you know, like all the good stuff going on there. The pricing, as I've said before, 189,000 Saudi riyals on this. 0 kilometers. And what is the phone number? إيش رقم الجوال؟ في رقم الجوال. If you did like the video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn the notifications bell on. So if I like post another future video, you'll surely be able to watch this. This is Explorer Farzad Nile. I'm Farzad Nile, and I'm signing off. Assalamu alaikum.